Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here's Miller on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
19, Tiger, 9, go!
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready! Viking 8, ready!
Here's a throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. He gets loose down the right side. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get in the preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, cut! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 37. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Check out!
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Okay, ready?
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get up! Panther 6!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup up 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Steady.
First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
On the jump.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Back. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
He keeps this one himself. They cross the 40 on a nice run. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
3rd down give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down.
Let's be 19. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, what?
Throwing now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Ready.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hit. 19, 18.
Back to throw now. Has it in close. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Pass. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off or take the other way.
Ready?
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Bronco leading. 60 Maverick.
Slot man motioned over.
Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready? 60 Bison.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
19 Charger.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready?
He'll just get the play off. Hits his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets parlay the turnover into a lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Jets with an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, getting them in training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, they just don't have the control and discipline.
If you ever doubted he was a former QB. Finds him on the crossing route. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
But you gotta have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you gotta make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready, right?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Top 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Rolling from the gun here. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready, ready.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They are throwing it again. This is complete to Ferguson out left. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Cowboy 80. Ready, go. Check go.
1st and goal, they're going option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start this one out with Hall. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working near his goal line. Completed over the middle. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working left. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. From the gun, it's Hall. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to soar into the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Come on, come on. Hit. Look at 19.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And it's the Jets facing 2nd and 10.
Have the 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Okay,
So
break.
after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
16-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. He finds Dotson, left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Running right, it's Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Shot.
Back to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. Runs inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jets take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Check.
He's going to throw it. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates.
They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball taken in at the 36. And all right, they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime. Here's the final play of our first half. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half.
On the ready.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. 70.
They're going play action. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
65, 65, go.
So Reed gives here to Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
They go to Barkley again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the jump.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Crack all 80.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Wilson on the slant. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15. 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Hall takes it straight ahead. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Finds the in route complete. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Kennedy Lions.
First and 10, looking to throw. Forced back to his right. Brought in. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Here we go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
The Eagles into the nickel. Third down coming.
Come on. Hey. Go.
Back to throw. All in left side. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Check, Cowboy 80.
He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Mevis ready to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And all he can get is a yard here, but it's going to be third down.
Ready. Set. Hurt. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go! Bronco 80. Big Lion. Nineteen tight. 19. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Viking 18. Ready, right?
Takes the 2nd down snap. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Come on. Hey. Count. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Cougar 19.
In the red zone now. They did it! He made the interception! And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
77, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Headed out right. It's his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Option play. They give it to Barkley. Escapes the defender. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Setting up to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They start to drive the ball. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 60 Vikings.
Pass play now. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Next with his back, Paul. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. It gives some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here comes Hall. We call that one a gain of, say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
They're throwing it. Has it in close. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
19 Tigers.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, caught by Wilson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Cowboy 80. Ready?
It's Hall on the carry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Jets going for the win here. Second and 3 now.
Connect. Rig alert. Rig press all 80. Let's go.
Here's Hall once more. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready, ready.
Hall can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Now to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead.
An 18-yard attempt.
That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Check this one down. Complete to the fullback. He'll get it up to the 44. Eagles Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
36-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And they got there in time. He's taken down. I heard this to the line.
Johnson, a loss of 7. Brings up second and 7.
And they get up and get it spiked with 17 ticks left.
Okay, break.
Third down, Jets into the dime.
Let's go now.
Throwing now. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 13.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say